Hey guys, Kazik here back with another video on the channel. Today in this video, basically this is part 1 of the RCT Classic series that I'm going to be doing on the channel. And basically in this episode I'm going to be doing the bits of the path work, like I said I was going to be doing. So I do one side of the big cube of path, and I also make a monorail slash steam train slash like transport ride all the way around the whole park, and I also made 2 of the stations for that. So in episode 2 there's going to be the other 2 stations and the rest of the path. Well, not all the path, but like some of the path. It should be easier because I don't have to build the whole train station this time. It kind of goes like under the map. You'll see it in a minute. This is sped up. So this is about an hour of footage here, sped up. I'm still working out a way to speed them up faster because like it gets a bit boring. I've understand from watching other RCT videos that it's like it gets pretty boring sometimes just watching people place a bunch of random stuff for like an hour straight. So that's why I sped it up a bit, or it would have been about an hour. So I did speed it up, as you guys can see. It doesn't look really sped up, but it is. Also, I was gonna keep the whole park shut until I like completely finished building it all, but it doesn't let you shut it for some reason when you have money off. So I have to keep it open for just now, which is alright, I guess. I mean, I can go with that. So yeah, but right now you can see me building the steam train slash monorail slash miniature railway. I mean, it's not really miniature, it's pretty long, but yeah, I kind of make it go under the ground, and then there's 4 different stations for it, so like 4 different places for it to stop off and drop people off at each corner of the map, which I seen people do it like the whole way around their parks, and I seen another guy do it when he put it all up under the ground the whole way around this whole park, and I thought that could be a good idea. And I also want a thing to go right around because it is going to be a pretty big park and guests aren't going to want to walk all the way around because they will get pretty tired, and then they'll be like needing more food. So I thought if I make this, it'll save time for people walking, and it'll save me placing as much food stalls. So yeah, this is the 3rd station. I also add scenery in that to the stations later on, but yeah, you just need to wait until I've finished building the actual thingy, the actual track, and make it out of like this wooden scenery thing. It's pretty basic. I'm not gonna go like too hardcore. It's really annoying sometimes to do scenery when you're doing it on iOS because like it gets a bit annoying, and like we try and place it in places and it goes like and you don't know where you've placed it. It's kind of hard to like delete things and all that. It is much easier to scenerize things on PC, but I think the easiest game to put scenery in is Planet Coaster because like it just looks so easy. I've never played it before, but I've seen people play it before and it looks easy as anything to like do stuff on it. And like when you edit this terrain, like your track just like it makes like a tunnel around it. It's really cool. It's much easier to put like rocks and everything everywhere as well. This when you can't like put 2 rocks next to each other like you can in RCT. So yeah, just finishing off the track right now. I think half of this video may be music over it. I'm not going to do any live commentary. Actually, I might later on. But after this video, I am going to go and find a way to speed up recordings more. So I'm going to finish recording this video, start uploading it to YouTube, and then find a way to speed up videos more. So here is me just finishing the track off now. Just connecting it up and then placing in all the entrances and exits at each station. So there's 4 of them, that's 2, and this is number 3. 1 at each end. And this is the final one. And then this is the test. I think I was waiting on seeing how many different trains there were. I think it was like 23 or something. So I was like watching them for a minute, and I realised, I could just press here and then check. So 27. And then I was checking the different types of steam trains and all that you got. So I closed it and then checked all the different types. I think I just went with the classic steam train. Yeah, I did. And then built a little station around it. So I finished the station on this one you see now. So this is me just testing it out. Testing out like what I'm going to put around it. I was thinking of putting them poles that you can see there next to them tent looking things. Then I was thinking of putting like dark green walls around it. But then I thought, that's not really what I want this area to be like. And then I thought, you know what, I'll just put it like wooden wall type. And then, yeah. So it's really, really basic building right here, because like I didn't really want to like make it too complicated for the start, because it's like really annoying to do that and everything. Just annoying. You probably see me now like trying to build it and it like goes in the wrong place and I don't really know what I'm doing and deleting things and all that, and I didn't really know where to delete. I've never tried building and everything in this yet. I usually just place rides because I usually just try and do it for the scenarios, just to get the scenarios done. So this is like the first time I've ever played it with no money. I have made a sandbox mode where you do get money, but like every time I do it, it keeps failing because I made the loan too big and you're paying back like 10% of it a year, and it's like your money just disappears instantly. I might do a little series on that, but it's really, really hard to like keep going, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I also want to do I think I've already told you guys, I want to do the mini park series as well. So this is the station getting built. You can see him like building roofs and that around it. In a minute I will build the queue platform and something around the entrance and exit so it doesn't look stupid. I think I get rid of the movement eventually though, because after I build the queue it looks a bit better the way I do it after that, with just the exit bit sticking out. I just wait until I start building the queue. I'm just trying to like talk over as much as this as possible so you guys don't get bored and actually watch it the whole way through. And then yeah, so after building the station, see, it's like really hard to find out where I built stuff. And then I realised in the scenery bit you can just press a little yellow thing at the bottom on the other side of where it says build. There's like a yellow thing next to like a paintbrush. You can just press that and then press what you want to delete and then it'll delete it. So that's much easier. It's still pretty complicated to do it though. Jeez, when is it I build this queue? I think this is with me checking how far, and it's a really big map. Here we go, here's the queue going in now, but it's a really big map of the, like, it's a really big map I'm working with, so like, it's going to take a while to fill this, and it's going to be a lot of episodes. I don't really care about like how guests enjoy it and that. I have put it so they prefer more intense rides, so like, I won't really care about the stats, and high intensity will be good. The only stat you really need to worry about is nausea, because like if that's too high, people will be spewing all over your park and it'll be annoying. So hopefully that isn't an issue, but you can just hire a lot of cleaners and it doesn't really matter for me because I'm not working with money, but staff isn't usually a big deal in this. I know in Planet Coaster and that it's quite a big deal, because like if they're not happy they'll just like leave or something. This the station I'm building now took a lot longer to build than the second one did. I don't know why. I was thinking of just building a big long, like 4 big long different. Oh, this was when I was checking the urban theming, because I don't think I've ever seen it before, and I thought I would check it out just to see what it was like. I'm gonna build a big city somewhere in the map. So I think this is where I get rid of the bit around the entrance, because I realised it looked pretty bad, and it looks better just like that. But the exit doesn't look as good. So this is going to be like the first big ride that people see when they first walk in. They're like, oh, we should go on that and check out the whole park. And then you can't, because you go underneath it the whole time. So, yeah. And it's like save space, so I can put like a bunch of flat rides or a big massive coaster over the whole of it. And it won't really be too much of a problem. This is me putting in the queues in the other 4 different station areas. I was kind of like guessing where the path was going to be, and then I linked it up. I made the other station, I think I'll make the other station just here, and then link the path up after I've made the station. So yeah, this is just me kind of guessing where the path's going to be, and then that's going to be where it turns the corner. And also what I'm going to do at the entrance is put a no entry sign, so people have to go around in one big long circle, so that they don't like go the wrong way. So hopefully that'll be a good idea, like when it's fully done and it can officially be open, even though it's always going to be open, but I didn't want that to happen. People are going to come in, go in one big circle, do all the rides and all the like flat rides and that, and then go out the same way they came in. I was going to have 2 entrances, but I thought, nah, that would be too complicated, even though I could have more places for guests to generate in. So basically it would mean more guests, but I thought, nah, because then things start to get more complicated. I could have put 2 entrances next to each other, but oh well, I didn't. So this is the second station going in now. I just left it on test mode, just so it would like keep going round. I don't know if this counts as a coaster, because I put the objective of it to what do you call it? I put the objective to it to have like 8 roller coasters or something with a rating of above 6. So like you have to have a certain amount of coasters with like a certain amount of excitement. It shouldn't be too hard, because like I don't have to worry about getting something done in a certain amount of time. Like getting 650 guests in by the end of like year 6. I mean, that's really easy to do, but like still, I don't have to worry about anything like that. I just have to like take my time and do what I want. I wish you could have it no objective, but I can still like save the park after it when I'm finished. And now I'm just clearing up the bits I have misplaced and finishing off the roof. And then I finish off the exit and then connect the path up, and that is it. That's all I do. I'm trying to think of something to say, because I don't want to like just leave you guys listening to music for like I don't know how long's left, but yeah. So apparently there's a RCT game for the Xbox, like not the F360 or the Xbox One, like the original Xbox, like before Xbox 360. So that if that's a thing, I might try and get my hands on that. I used to have an original Xbox before I had an Xbox 360. And I thought, like, I was like 2 years old or something, and I thought you could play Minecraft on it. I was so excited. And then I got it, and all I could play was like some crappy SpongeBob game. That's pretty funny. So yeah, you get an RCT for that apparently. I don't know for sure. But I've seen like pictures of it. I don't know if they're fake or that. And also the first, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I'm pretty shocked about it, because I thought like this was fake. But apparently in the first RCT, like Rollercoaster Tycoon, not the second one or the third one or Planet Coaster or anything, there is Blackpool Pleasure Beach as a scenario, not like a custom scenario. So it's like already in the game. waiting for you, and you can like complete it. I would really like to play that because like I go there all the time. Been there like 300,000 times. So I basically know it inside out. I've been on most of the rides there. Most of the big ones, but I haven't been for a while. The Big Dipper is probably the best. The Wild Mouse was the best, but they got rid of that. I'm going to try and recreate that in this, and I'm also going to try and recreate Big Dipper as much as I can, but you know how it's got the big thing, like when you go up the chain, and then you go around, and there's like that big blue and white thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to recreate that. Oh, this goes upside down a bit, because I was like messing about with my phone, and I forgot which way was the right way up, so I hope this is still right. Okay. So the big blue and white thing that you see when you go around the top of the Big Dipper. I don't know if I'll be able to recreate that because you get this abstract theming in it. And you get like random shapes and cubes like that. So I was going to use a big one of them, but I didn't select it. So, I mean, there'll surely be something else. Or I could just build like a cube out of walls. A blue and white cube. That could work. But yeah, I'm going to recreate some of the rides. Maybe recreate a big one, and yeah. Also, some of the Six Flag rides I want to put in. I want to put in Goliath and X. I think it's called X2 now. They have to like rebuild it. And the Colossus is now called Twisted Colossus. I'm only naming the ones from Magic Mountain because that's like my favourite one. But like, yeah, the one called Colossus is now an RMC, which is Twisted Colossus, I think. So that should be pretty cool once we get that in. Not for a while, but yeah, we will get them in eventually. Goliath is one I want to put in, but it's going to be quite hard because like it's big and it takes up a lot of space. So, like maybe put that in at the end, and like one of them places you're like, oh, how does that manage to go there? But it somehow does. You get really lucky with the positioning. So hopefully we'll be able to get that in sometime, because I want to have like a whole place dedicated to it, because there's a big massive sign in the scenery. You can actually select Six Flags scenery and you can get it free. Not free, like, but you would think that would be like an add-on that you would need to pay for in the game, but you actually do not, and it is apparently the biggest piece of theming in Rollercoaster Tycoon ever. I think in the newer ones like Planet Coaster and Parkitect, and well, apparently no one likes Rollercoaster Tycoon World, but apparently in the newer ones you can actually like create your own theming and like put them onto Steam Workshop, things like that, and download them. So that would be pretty cool, but you can't do it on this. I think you can do it if you buy RCT 2 and 1 and 3 off of Steam. But I got them on disc, mainly because I could resell them if I ever got bored of them. I haven't actually got the first one, but I've played it a couple of times. And the third one I've got, and the second one I've got on disc. Third one is alright. I mean, I think I prefer the second one just because of the like nostalgic feeling, and you can like, there's like real life rides built into it. But like, RCT3 used to be better because it's like, oh, it's good graphics, but like, you can't really make as good things as you could make in this one. Like, the only way you can really make that look as good is like, it just looks really fake now. It doesn't look as good. I don't know why, but I just don't like it as much anymore, which is kind of sad. But you know, I remember when I first got the demo of it, I was pretty happy with that. So I was like, I didn't know how to download the full game. Oh, and I've actually managed to talk the whole time about something that's not really that boring, but it'll probably still be boring and won't get views. Oh well, that's pretty good, I guess. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. In the next video, I will be finishing off all the stations and pathways, and maybe putting in my first ride or / roller coaster. So yeah, that is this video done. That is episode 1 done. Episode 2 will be probably later on tonight or tomorrow. Goodbye.